So I finally watched DanDaDan, and I can proudly say the show is gas. I've seen so much people talk about it. It had a lot of hype every week. A lot of people would be talking about it. So I'm like, you know what? It's time to watch it. Eventually, well, not eventually. I'm pretty much gonna watch Blue Lock and Bleach and all them, and then finally get my thoughts on those. But had to talk about DanDaDan first because, man, listen, man. A lot of people were talking about it. Like I said, it was really one of the most highly anticipated animes for this year and stuff like that. And now that I got to watch it, first 7 episodes, I believe, that are out right now. And bro, I don't even want to spend, because I could make a whole video about episode 7, but I think I'm just gonna keep everything kind of brief, make it in one video. But that episode 7, those POV shots, the animation, like everything about like, and y'all know me, bro, I love animation. I always talk about it with One Piece, sometimes with My Hero whenever they start cooking and shit like that. Just different animes. Like, I'm a huge fan of animation, and so seeing everybody put their passion and efforts into this animation, it looks fantastic on a weekly basis. Well, not, I want to say weekly basis, but like, you know, a seasonal, it just looks fantastic. I'm pretty sure they're in a tight schedule and everything, but bro, they're killing it. The color schemes and everything kind of reminds me of Devilman Crybaby in a sense. If y'all seen that show, y'all kind of know what I'm talking about. Like, the colors and everything seem really trippy, but it really fits the tone of the story. And speaking of the tone of the story, I actually got hooked onto it in episode 1 because right away we got to meet the main protagonist, and you pretty much kind of got to feel their personality, who they are. Momo, she's kind of like this like high schooler, I want this bad boyfriend, like you know that stereotype, like I need a bad boy. And then you got my man's over here, you know what I'm saying, he's kind of shy, kind of quirky, kind of reminds me of Mob, but more of like a awkward, but he can really talk because Mob is a little bit more quiet, but he definitely got more personality. And honestly, out of everything, because one thing too about the show that I realized, 7 episodes deep, it has a little bit of everything. Got a little bit of slice of life, a little bit of romance, and I'm not even a huge fan of romance. Not that I don't, it's probably because I don't really give them a shot, because I just prefer fighting or other shit. But I might have to get into romance, I ain't gonna lie, because so far, like I said, if I'm being honest, what I really like this show a lot is low-key the relationship between Momo, and I always forget the guy's name, but I think his name is pronounced Okuran. I think I fucked that up, but their relationship is really what's getting me hooked onto the show, because they low-key like each other. I ain't gonna lie, you can tell Momo low-key feeling some feelings for him, and then vice versa. Like, you could tell, like, I just like their relationship, okay, because he's kind of like this awkward, shy kid, just like, he doesn't want to make it obvious, but at the same time he doesn't want to overdo it, because that's kind of like his and hers, like, not her, but like his first friend that actually like approached him and stuff like that. And then her, she's kind of like realizing, like, oh shit, I'm kind of getting feelings for him just a little bit. But I just like that. I just like their dynamic and everything. Like, it doesn't feel forced. Like, it feels kind of natural. Like, I don't know, I'm just a huge fan of their relationship, and hopefully, and I'm not one of those guys who like ship certain characters, because like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird to me at times. But like, for example, I always thought Rukia should have ended up being with Ichigo. That never happened. But hopefully in this series, bro, hopefully she and my mans get to be together. Like, I gotta see that relationship fully go through. I'm sorry, but I gotta see it fully go through. And one thing I want to say too, I have not read the manga, so everything that I've seen so much is pretty much just my thoughts on the anime, what I think about it, what I picked up on it. Eventually, well, most likely I'll probably read the anime, I mean not the anime, but the manga once the season's over, because I got to, bro. This shit just looks so good. But overall, 7 episodes deep, I love everything about it. I love the animation, I love the story, because we don't really have like necessarily like a main villain. Everything just kind of plays out just like per episode, like different like little events and stuff like that, and maybe it will lead to something big, who knows. But like, it has a little bit of everything. Like I said, got a little bit of romance, supernatural, UFOs, aliens. Like, it just got way different shit. Like I said, just every episode, just, you never really know what to expect. And the fact that right now, like, the main premise is that we're trying to get my man's balls back. And yeah, like, I'm being for real, like, we're trying to get my man's balls back because we got this Granny Turbo, and the fact that she was pretty much like a demon, but then she ended up becoming like a curse, and I wouldn't say curse, but like, she ended up being in like this little cat form. And honestly, I really like her, like the whole entire dynamic group with her and her grandma and shit. And like, I really like the characters. Like, it's really hard for me not to like the characters, because I'm pretty sure Granny Turbo probably has like a really sad backstory that we probably will find out later on more about her and stuff like that. But overall, I really like her dynamic and like kind of what she brings to the table. And I could see this like dynamic group working more in the future with like upcoming fights and stuff like that. And like I said, hopefully we get more character development. But so far, like I said, what I've seen, I really am enjoying it. Like I said, I really like the relationship between Momo and Okurun. I feel like I said that so many times, but that's low-key what's pulling me onto the show. And hopefully, like I said, I see it through. But in terms of fights and everything, we got a couple little fights here and there, but I'm really liking it. And then one thing too that I really like is his transformation, because his transformation looks so sick, the design, but he also has like this opposite, like, he's like, how would I say it? I guess like nonchalant. Like his voice acting is really good. Like the voice actor who plays him is really good. He got this like nonchalant, like it just fits him so well, and I like it. And one thing too that I really like is when certain characters, when they get a transformation, they go fully berserk. And don't get me wrong, I really want to see my mans go like fully berserk at one point, like a rage mode. But the fact that like he still doesn't know how to control his powers and he's trying to learn, he has not went rage mode, that's a good thing, because within like most shonen stories, when someone gets like a first transformation, that they go crazy and shit like that. But in this, for example, like he does not know how to control it, so he's still learning as we go and stuff like that. So hopefully my man's, you know, could be a little bit more like a threat and shit like that. But don't get me wrong, he is a threat, but like, you know, right now, bro, Momo is holding it down. Like she, like, and I get it, they work as a duo, so like they kind of pick off of each other, like, you know, watch my back, I'll watch your back. But Momo is definitely the one with like more skill and shit like that. But overall though, like I said, I really just love the dynamic of the relationship. The grandma shit cool too. I know a lot of people fuck with her. But Granny Turbo, I forgot, I think that's her name, but she cool, I like her. Now that she's a cat, I'm definitely gonna see, like, it got a little bit of everything, bro. Comedy moments as well, like, and it doesn't feel so forced either. Like, it just feels so natural, like you're just thrown into this world and you're pretty much just on a journey with them to see what's gonna happen next, you know. But obviously the main goal is to get my man's balls back, and we'll see where we go from there and stuff like that. But in terms of episode 7, which is the latest episode that just dropped, listen, man, that episode, I did not expect it to hit that deep, bro. It kind of gave me like Demon Slayer vibes, in a sense, like where like certain backgrounds of certain characters. If y'all read Demon Slayer, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, bro, the way they animated it, like the poor lady, bro, like imagine, like obviously you could tell that she was kind of like a sex worker. I don't think they implied it, but you can kind of tell, you know, the, like, if you seen the episode, you know. And pretty much, you know, like I guess some douchebags came into the house and pretty much, you know, took her kid. And that's the sad thing too, we never really found out whether or not what happened to her kid, but we can assume that she probably died or something, and obviously she never, you know, came back or whatever. And then obviously the girl with the pink hair, Ira, I think that's her name, I forgot her name, but obviously when Momo linked with her so she can come back, she got to like Momo and her got to see what really happened to her, you know, like the cursed lady or whatever, I forgot her name, but like the silky lady or whatever. We got to really find out what truly happened to her and how she ended up in this position. Like, just this episode just hit, okay? Like it really made you feel for her, and like it was just sad, I ain't gonna lie. Like the choreography, the music, like especially the scene where like I guess she jumped off the building. I saw it on TikTok where people said that they didn't really show it, but that's technically how she died. Like she jumped off the building, but I guess in the anime, regardless though, I like how the anime like did their thing. But yeah, overall though, I had to watch it 2 times just so I could get a good understanding. But episode 7, bro, I'll probably say is the most impactful episode so far, and one of the most, and I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be way I want to say more sad backstories, but who knows. But overall though, like I said, I enjoyed this anime a lot, as y'all can tell. But yeah, I'm really excited for the next couple episodes. I don't know if I'm gonna do this like weekly basis cover per episode, but I might. If y'all fuck with the video and y'all want me to cover more reviews or whatever on the show, hey man, y'all already know what to do. But yeah, kind of just want to give them a little quick rant overall what I think about the series, because I think the series is fire. But that's all I got for now. But let me know what y'all think about the series. Like I said, I'm always curious to hear y'all's thoughts. Like I said, I'll be posting more. I'm gonna watch Blue Lock. I'm gonna watch Bleach. You know, finally get my thoughts on it, because I've heard a lot of crazy things about the UA20. I heard good things about Bleach, so, you know, hey, man, it's time to give it a shot, give y'all my thoughts. And if y'all enjoyed anything I had to say or whatever, you know, just like, subscribe, and, yeah.